How long do I have to be in the United States before applying for citizenship? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States out of our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. But people want to know, how long do you have to live in the United States until you can apply for citizenship? Now, here's the thing you need to understand. Not everyone can apply for citizenship. Now, this question sometimes comes from people who don't understand the difference between non-immigrant visas, immigrant visas, green cards, citizenship, and all those things. So let me answer it in sort of two ways. The first thing you need to understand is just being inside the United States and accruing days or keeping that calendar moving while you're in the United States, that doesn't give you the right to apply for citizenship. It doesn't give you the right to apply for lawful permanent resident status. The thing you need to understand is that there's sort of two ways to come into the United States, or I guess there's three ways. One is with an immigrant visa. One is with a non-immigrant visa. So if you're coming on a non-immigrant visa, which is going to be like a B1, B2 visit visa, an F1 student visa, a J1 exchange student visa, or an E2 employment type visa, or even an H1B or an H1B1, things like that, those visas don't give you credit for applying for citizenship. Those are non-immigrant visas. In those visas, you are promising to come visit the United States, and then you're going to leave and leave on time. So you're not really gaining any benefits. You're not furthering your path towards citizenship. The only way you can start on that road to citizenship is to get an immigrant visa or to apply for adjustment of status. Because when you get an immigrant visa, which would be like a spouse petition or a family-based petition, maybe you came on a fiance case and then applied for a green card, or maybe you have an employer who sponsors you for a green card for lawful permanent resident status, until you make that shift from non-immigrant visa to immigrant visa or from non-immigrant visa to adjustment of status, until you get into that other category of immigrant, then you're not accruing days. Now, once you get that green card, for most people, you can apply for citizenship 5 years later. So that's the second way I'm answering the question. If you've been in the United States for 5 years and you have your green card and you've had them for those 5 years, then you can apply for citizenship. In fact, you can apply 3 months early. So technically, it's 4 years and 9 months that you can apply for citizenship after having received your green card. If you received your green card through marriage, then it would be 3 years. And again, the 3 months early would apply. So if you got your green card and you've been in the United States for 3 years, then you can apply at that 2 year and 9 month mark for citizenship if you're still married to the U.S. citizen. So that's the real answer to the question. It's not the act of being in the United States that gives you the right to apply for citizenship. It's the achievement of lawful permanent resident status. And of course, there's four main ways to get that. One is if you came on the diversity visa, you would get a green card shortly after arrival. One would be if you got asylum or came as a refugee in the United States, you could apply for a green card 1 year later. The third would be family-based petition. So usually that's a spouse situation, or the parents of a U.S. citizen can apply for a green card. Or if it takes much longer, if a green card person sponsors their spouse, or if a U.S. citizen sponsors their brother or sister, those people can also come on immigrant visas and get that green card. And then the fourth, of course, would be the employment context, which is going to be mostly the skilled occupations. There's lower level employment-based green cards that are available, religious workers, special immigrant visas, those kinds of things. Those are all the ways that you can get a green card. But those are the four main: employment, family, diversity, and asylum, right? That's usually how most people get that lawful permanent resident status, so that they're then on their path to citizenship. But like I said at the outset, just being in the United States is not a method for getting citizenship. You have to actually achieve lawful permanent resident status first, then the clock starts ticking. Hope this makes sense. If you have any questions about this, if you're thinking about applying for citizenship or thinking about applying for a green card, give us a call, 314-961-8200. Email us, info@hackingimmigrationlaw.com. Be sure to join us in our Facebook group. It's called Immigrant Home. We'd love to have you join us there. We have thousands of immigrants in there talking about the immigration process every day. You can follow us on TikTok @ImmigrationHacking. And then on YouTube, you should subscribe to our channel. That way you'll get updated whenever we make new videos like this one. And you'll be alerted when we go live on our Immigration Answers show. That's a show that I do 3 or 4 times a week. That's me answering questions for free about the immigration context. And you can, if you want to, get in the waiting room. Best way to do that is to get on our text line, which is by texting the word show to 314-470-3300, SHOW to 314-470-3300. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.